Foreign Minister Marise Payne is pushing for an independent global inquiry into the origins of the coronavirus pandemic. Let's go live now to political reporter Eliza Edwards. Eliza, what would the probe focus on?
Well, Charlotte, the Australian government wants this inquiry to look at how China handled the initial outbreak in Wuhan and also the role of the World Health Organization in managing the global pandemic. Now, there's been a lot of criticism of the WHO and whether it adequately warned the world about the dangers of COVID-19. And the Foreign Minister, Marise Payne, says this inquiry should be conducted independently of the organisation.
Well, we need to know the sorts of details that an independent review would identify for us about the genesis of the virus, about the approaches to dealing with it and addressing it, about the openness with which information was shared, about interaction with the World Health Organization, interaction with other international leaders. All of those sorts of things will need to be on the table.
We do know there was very considerable criticism when we imposed on the 1st of February the China ban from some of the officials in the WHO in Geneva. The regional body has done well in terms of polio, measles, malaria, but what we saw from some officials in Geneva we think was a response which didn't help the world. We've done well because we made our own decisions as a country.
Now, Eliza, a number of MPs have actually spoken out publicly against the government's plan for that virus tracing app.
Yeah, Charlotte, it makes you question how successfully the government can rally members of the public when even some coalition MPs are saying they wouldn't download this virus tracing app. Now, it works by tracking the interactions of someone with the virus when they're contagious. But despite those privacy assurances from the Prime Minister, some Nationals MPs, including Barnaby Joyce and Lou O'Brien, aren't satisfied their information would be secure. The Government Services Minister, though, suggesting his colleagues simply don't know enough information about how the app works.
When I heard Barnaby speak, he speaks about, I don't want people tracking me. Look, Barney, no one wants to know where you've gone, pal. We're not interested. And plus, the app doesn't do geolocation. I'm not interested in where you are on the face of the earth. State health authorities are interested in who you're with for the purpose only of determining whether they've got a potentially life-threatening virus. So it's nothing to do with government knowing where you are. It's a health response. The data can only be used for health purposes. And once it's being used, it gets destroyed. It's actually a very, very simple app.
Now, to be effective, the government needs about 40% of Australians to download this virus tracing app, and it'll be rolled out as early as next week.